The Line of the Hidden Crown, a story of presidential bloodlines. In the ancient hills of Albion, long before the United States was born, a sacred royal bloodline was blessed by druids and prophets. This line, known as the House of the Crowned Flame, was destined to govern the earth during its time of shadow and awakening. This line flowed through the kings and queens of England, Scotland, and France, and eventually into the New World, hidden within the children of settlers, aristocrats, and unknown mothers. The founding blood, George Washington, though childless, was spiritually adopted into the bloodline as its American patriarch. His ancestry traced back to English nobility and possibly to King Edward III. Thomas Jefferson, a distant cousin, carried both royal blood and esoteric knowledge. He was the keeper of lighted scrolls. His writings hid divine codes. John Adams and John Quincy Adams held the trait of father-son fire, continuing the flame-through legacy. Behind them were hidden ancestors tracing back to King John of England, signer of the Magna Carta. Through him, more than 30 U.S. presidents are linked. The royal thread continues. Abraham Lincoln, while born in humble roots, is said to have connections to the royal bloodline through his mother, possibly an illegitimate descent, the hidden son. The Roosevelts, Theodore, and Franklin were cousins bound by ancient ties to Dutch and British royalty. They carried the double flame, one of war, the other of healing. Harry S. Truman, though not of direct noble blood, was chosen by the bloodline as a steward flame, continuing the spiritual order. The Bush line and the Obama link, George H. W. Bush and George W. Bush, descend from King Henry III, tying them to Franklin Pierce, Millard Fillmore, and Abraham Lincoln. Barack Obama, through his mother, Ann Dunham, traces lineage back to King Edward I, the same line as George Washington and the Bush family. Though appearing as a break in tradition, he is blood-affirmed. This makes Obama a cousin to both Bush and Cheney, creating a web of hidden unity behind the illusion of partisanship. The outsiders within, Bill Clinton is allegedly an adopted bloodline, spiritually selected and possibly descended from Rockefeller ties or hidden aristocratic lines. Donald Trump, whose Scottish mother may trace back to Mary Queen of Scots, carries flickers of the flame, though his role is more disruptor than heir. Joe Biden, like Truman, serves as a gatekeeper of the old order, holding the line while the age transitions. The bloodline map. All these presidents and candidates are connected through a shared genetic code that links back to King John of England, Charlemagne, William the Conqueror, the Merovingian kings, ancient Israelite priest kings, according to some legends. Even unsuccessful candidates like John Kerry, Hillary Clinton, and Mitt Romney trace to this same root.